Welcome to Gamers Philosophy, welcome to Streaming Deluxe. My name is still Mr. Orange. Hello my friends. So this video is going to be about just some topics related to the gaming industry, related to games that just flipping into my mind. I thought this would be a very interesting new format to start get into a discussion with you guys. So things that annoy me a little bit in the gaming industry, and then the things that also I want to present to you, and also maybe have a bit of background look, know how YouTube works, know how Steam curators work, know where to get cheap and free keys, and all of this. So I think this might be a very interesting video in this regard. So if you're not interested in let's say in some sort of a podcast, then maybe this video is nothing for you. So I recommend you to check out my other videos where I'm talking more precisely about different games, about the stock market in the gaming industry, etc. So this is going to be maybe not the perfectly structured video. It's going to be much more like I'm just a normal dude, a normal gamer like you. Like I'm gaming since like 25 years, I think. So since my 10th, this is my 10th birthday. So since I had a Game Boy, I think it was back in the time. So, and I just got so much experience when it comes to games, and I want to talk with you about this. So first of all, here's let's start with Steam. So for example, now Dirt Rally 2.0 came out, so it's now available. So you can buy it here for 55 euros, but you can also get it way cheaper on CD keys. For example, you get this game then for like 25 or 30 euros. So why would you buy it here? Why would you buy it on Steam? I don't know. I'm not recommending not to buy it on Steam, obviously, but I buy my games on CD keys. So I'm saying this here, I'm not getting any affiliate promotion or anything like this. This is what other people do. I don't get any money even from this YouTube channel, so don't worry my friend. So this is just free information for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Alright, let's look for example Dirt Rally 2.0. It has a mostly positive now. It came out today. It's made by Codemasters. So is it a game that I want to buy? No, I'm not going to buy it. Because, or what is the reason? The last Dirt Rally had a VR for the, or let's say it had VR for the Oculus Rift, but it didn't support officially the HTC Vive. To be honest, this really upset me so much that I'm not considering to buy this game. And it's important, friends. I'm really honest here, and I want to be really clear. It's important that if we are all angry about games, specific games, we should not buy those games. It doesn't make any sense to vote those games down, etc. Buy this game and then vote it down. Just don't buy this game if you don't like it. For example, what are we reading here? Yeah, people are not happy with the PR team, not happy with the connections. Absolute garbage. So, and also these extreme reviews that something is absolute garbage, that something is terrible. I know in the gaming industry and gaming world there are a lot of young folks out there, and I understand. I was like you. I was sometimes like you young folks out there too. I was always looking forward to get some, also to provoke a little bit with my commentaries. And to be honest, even now with my YouTube channel, I like to provoke sometimes. And you know what happens if you provoke people too much on YouTube or on Steam? Oh my god, it's backfiring. It's every single time it's backfiring, and it's getting nasty. So you have to just support all these swearing words and the not so the people are not appreciating you. Let's put it like this. Alright, that's Dirt Rally 2.0 coming out, and also Triads Rising is now available on Steam. I think it's a game that has already been on Ubisoft, nothing special. So, and I think I got a beta invitation to a new trial new trials on Uplay, so I'm going to take this and then I play the game a little bit. Am I going to buy this game? Let's be honest, I don't think so. Alright. So yeah, Sherlock Holmes for 9 years. This might be interesting. It's only a mixed review, but it had been mostly positive before, so it can't be so bad. So 9 years is not so bad. So I'm checking this out. Alright, and the top selling games, it's Civilization, it's Trials Rising, it's Nier Automata, which is now 40 euros, so I think the price dropped, so I hope that in a sale then the price will also drop even more. And then again some CSGO. Oh my god, guys, I mean, CSGO never ending, so they still sell for 4.40 euros some weird esports entry points. Alright, who likes it is going for it, I would say. And then I'm talking very often on my channel about popular upcoming games, and I think that's a really cool format, since this is where I found out myself always new really cool games. So I recommend you to click here on upcoming games, and then you see much more. Alright. So, and I'm interested now to show you my Curators Group, my friends. So, what is the purpose of a Curators Group? I mean, it's very simple. You make a Curators Group, and if you have then a certain amount of followers, developers are going to offer you free games. So, and you can then review those games, and then if you have reviewed enough games, you get even more games. So, and then your pile of shame is just rapidly increasing, developing. So that this is maybe the problem, but the Curators Group is a very nice idea to support tiny developers, indie developers. You're part of the marketing team of them. They give you the game for free, and you're playing the marketing role for them on Steam. So it's a win-win situation. And if we look, for example, now in my Curators Group, you see those are all the games that I was recommending. So Metro Exodus, obviously I didn't buy it, so it's just also informational because I wanted to upload a video here. So you can, on every of those games, you can then watch here my YouTube video, which is important because if you watch my YouTube videos, I get some views, I get some view time, and then yeah, just helping me in general to become maybe some amateur, not professional YouTuber in the future, because I have fun with it. It's like a hobby for me, so I really like doing those videos. I really like talking to you guys, having the engagement with the community. And do I earn any money with my YouTube channel at the moment? No, I don't. So, I mean, my channel is by far not popular enough that I would earn money now. So the maximum I get, like for a normal video, is at the moment like 60-70 views. And if it goes over 100, 200, then it's for me at the moment a popular video. So, but those are all the reviews I make. So most games I got for free, and then I make the review. And yeah, and then you can browse through it, and you can watch them, for example, here. A robot with a fish head, can this go wrong? Yeah, welcome to Streaming Deluxe, my friends. My name is still Mr. So, Feudal Alloy, really funny game. The Moon Hunters, for example, this was a video that didn't really was successful, and I don't understand why, because I would say it's a good review that I made, so I talk about it a lot. So Warhorn was also not successful, so mostly my reviews about indie games are actually not so successful, but it's okay, so I'm clicking here on administrator. As you can see, that's my administrator page, so it's nothing special to hide. So I'm absolutely open with you. Those are the views are influenced. So I had really a run here with 276 app views, and at the moment I'm very down. So yeah, and I even got another game for free, so Viking Sigurd's Adventure. So if it's a good game, I'm going to make a video about this and also a review. So that's the point. And then here you can see but I'm not clicking now on this, but those are the games that are accepted, and then games that are pending, for example, and etc. So I recommend you have your own Steam Curators group if you want to get some free games, and then make sure that you get some followers, of course. So you need to have maybe a blog. A blog is good. It's good to have a YouTube channel. It's important to be on Twitter. So I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I have a blog, I have a page on Facebook, so I'm everywhere. So this is how I get a lot of followers, and then I hope that some people come back and watch my videos. What's going on my activity feed? So the loading times are very heavy today. The loading feed, so I'm not going now into specific people, of course, since this would not be very gentle, but this is my loading, my news feed. I follow a lot of games. I have a lot of interesting people that write cool stuff, that post amazing pictures. Ariana Grande is also there, so it's very much going on my news feed. So, and that's also some sort of to get my information during the day related to the gaming industry. So I'm not reading so much anymore gaming news. So mostly the classics, a PC Gamer, PC Games, Hardware in Germany, some other German news channels, but that's it. So, and then you get your news just by social media, for example, on Twitter or on here on Steam. So I really love how people make some pictures. It's amazing. So some people are very gifted. So cool. I was also finishing Far Cry New Dawn. I think it's one of the best. It's like Far Cry 5. It's like a big DLC of Far Cry 5, and I can absolutely recommend it. So I was finishing it almost completely. I think only 2-3 missions you have to play in co-op are missing, and the rest was just an amazing ride. So I really enjoyed it. And then that's going on, and I see if there are new patches, for example now in Ghost Recon Wildlands. So amazing that they still bring out some patches there. Absolutely cool. A lot of text, and I follow a lot of games, so I get a lot of information. And then my comments, so maybe I check out my comments. Oh look, someone was commenting a video I was uploading. Now we're going to see maybe what I was talking about. That's an old video. We're going to see maybe some hate speech again, because people hate a lot. Oh no, it's actually nice. So Timo writes best game ever. So that's cool. Thank you a lot. So if you engage with me, with my community, I would say it's always important to be friendly, be polite, and just enjoy your life. I mean, we're all gamers. It's all about gaming, and we should always be polite. So. And this is very interesting now. So I decided for 2019 to make a list of games that I finished, and that are games I want to finish, and then games that I just want to play more. And this is now the game the list I was posting on Steam. And of course my backlog is just amazingly grown. I have now over 3,000 games on Steam, and games on other platforms, on PlayStation, etc. So for 2019 I finished now one game, and then I have a lot of games that I played a lot but I didn't finish them yet. So at the moment I play Gears of War 4. I got a key for 4 years for the Xbox, for the Microsoft Store. Then I still have Assassin's Creed Odyssey to finish, and Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I stopped at one point to play, but to be honest, I want to finish this game. I really want to finish this game at one point. And then I have Wolfenstein 2, I didn't finish. Dishonored 2, I didn't finish, so I think I'm like 80% down in the game, but I still didn't finish it. And Far Cry 4, I was mixing a little bit up. That's of course Fallout 4 VR. It's an amazing game. I mean, I played it already almost 70 hours in VR in standing mode. It's extremely exhausting, but it's so much fun. So I think this is my absolutely favorite game at the moment. So Fallout 4 VR. And then I have Red Dead Redemption 2 that I bought. I played like 10 hours. Horizon Zero Dawn or Dawn Zero. Always mix the title up. I played a lot and I really love this game, but I didn't finish it. So I think games nowadays are just too long. I mean, who can finish a game that is 60 hours long? With Red Dead Redemption 2, so nowadays you can check. The developers know exactly how far people were playing, because everything gets uploaded to the cloud and to the developer, so they get all the information. When you play a game, they know all of the problems you had with the game. So where did you stop? Where did you die the most? So there's no data protection, my friends. If we're going to talk about data protection with regard to gaming, yeah, this would be actually funny. So because there is no data protection. And they found out that in Red Dead Redemption 2, that people were only playing or finishing it like 20-25%, and then they just stopped playing. So it's a very terrible finishing rate, and I think it's for me the same. I guess the game is great. I really love it, and the graphics is amazing. But I was playing it on my normal PlayStation, and I don't have the PlayStation 4 Pro. I decided not to buy it since I'm waiting for PlayStation 5 to come, and I told myself it doesn't make sense now to buy a PS4 Pro only to play those games that are also working on the classical PlayStation. But the problem is, I found out that in the cities the performance issues, the lag I got with my classical PlayStation was so big in Red Dead Redemption 4 that I actually decided to stop playing further, even that I like this game a lot, and just putting it to the side. And you know what happens if you put a game to the side, then it's going to stay there a little bit too long. And the same happened to God of War. Crash Bandicoot I just bought recently for 10 euros. Doom VR I was playing until the end boss, but what happened then with the end boss, yeah, I had no idea how to kill the end boss, so I stopped playing then after trying like 10 times. Resident Evil 7, I was almost finishing it as far as I know, and then I also stopped playing it. Far Cry 5 is a game that I finished last year completely, and then I bought the DLCs, and I want to still finish those DLCs because I really like it. Hellblade, good game, want to finish. Jurassic Park Evolution is a good game that I want to finish. And Kingdom Come Deliverance I was playing in 3D vision, so stereoscopic 3D, which is really, really cool, and everything looked so realistic, and it's so much fun. And but it's so difficult, guys, it's so difficult. So yeah, so I've also stopped playing this. Same with Mafia, Lost Planet 3, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I was also playing in 3D vision, so in stereoscopic 3D. And there's my PC with a Titan X Maxwell and an i7 3820 Intel processor. I have problems with Shadow of the Tomb Raider, everything, or at least medium, and then in 3D vision. And then all the other games, I didn't finish them, so I really want to finish those games. So. And then games that I want to play more. So for example, at the moment I think Contractors VR is one of the best VR games. Then Call of Duty Black Ops 4, that only exists on the Battle.net launcher. I really like the Battle.net launcher indeed. Well, I would prefer having this game, to be honest, back on Steam. So now we are talking about the exclusivity stuff. So I would prefer having it on Steam. But yeah, they went the Battle.net way, and I understand it, since Activision Blizzard, they have their own launcher. Why should they bring it on Steam? And the Call of Duty games were not so popular anymore on Steam. This is also important maybe to highlight. Then Earthworld. Earthworld is a very cool game. I made one review about the new update, and this is one of my most successful YouTube videos which is actually really cool, and I never really expected it. I was just doing this video like all my other videos, and then this became so successful. Kinseed is a very pretty pixel art game, and the Forest VR. Guys, the Forest VR is so amazing. It's really one of the most scariest VR game out there, and I was stopping to play it. I think it was one of the last VR games that I was playing, and I stopped it to play it since mostly during the week I'm a bit tired and I'm a more weekend VR gamer, and I have to say, yeah, I have to go back to this game. It's so freaking scary, but the VR version is so much better than the normal version, so I can recommend this. And I think Off-World Trading Company gets now a multiplayer, a free multiplayer. That's really cool. Payday 2 VR is cool. And Surviving Mars I was recently buying, since I'm a big space fan. I love space, everything related to it, and I also think we should become the first interstellar species. The human mankind has to go on different planets, and I mean, if you think like this, if you're a big space fan and a new space fan, then of course it's very much important that you stimulate a little bit your vision, the big vision of the big picture of the human mankind in the future. So this is the list I was making, and yeah. So a lot to do, and I think I'm definitely going to play a lot of those games, since I'm getting more and more games always to test, to review, a lot of indie games, and I already now don't have a lot of time. And then I buy new games, of course. So this is like here my library. So as you can see, so there's a lot of games not installed yet and not played yet. So this all comes from the Curators Group. So if you're interested in this, so make a Curators Group and you get a lot of nice free games. And then yeah, that's my list. Oh my god. So it's like over 3,000 games. Over 3,000 games. I had to deinstall a lot of them because my hard disk is full. And I would say maybe it's more interesting to jump in my favorites. So I have at my favorites list like 210 games. So I think all of those games on my favorite list are absolutely recommended. And as I said, they are my favorite list, but I didn't finish them. So I really didn't. I do need to finish those games. So it's an amazing list. So there's so much to play for a very, very long time. Alright, my friends, so I'm popping here another picture inside. So this was my Steam, and maybe it's more interesting to also look a bit about my YouTube channel. So this is my YouTube channel. If I click here on videos, so you see these are all the videos I have on my YouTube channel. So it's pretty much a lot now, and with this video another one is coming, so I'm now about over 400 videos. And yeah, this is how YouTube works. So you upload videos, the algorithm, you have to be lucky with the algorithms that they help you a little bit, and then people watch your videos. So I hope this video is going to get also some views. And even if it's not getting views, I mean, I don't care. I mean, this is a mere hobby. I'm just doing this for fun. But as you can see, I really like making videos. My videos might not have the highest gaming quality in this sense, but I try to give my best when it comes to the thumbnails, and yeah, I'm doing it all alone, so I'm doing this after work, so it's nothing professional here. And I love to talk about upcoming games, so I always call them preview, and then also reviews I have a lot. So I really like to find out myself about new games. I think this is really cool. So check out my YouTube channel if you like. So, well, obviously you're already on it, but also check out some other videos I have. I try to talk about the gaming industry as well as new games, reviews, indies, big games, let's plays, gameplay, trailer, etc. I do like everything. So, and I have a lot of VR games. Yeah, something new happening. Yeah, what happened? What's going on in the gaming world at the moment? So, the Taiwanese horror game Devotion has been removed from Steam because there were critics against China. I don't want to get into politics here, so I'm leaving this aside. And Anthem came out, and big downgrade. Anthem doesn't look like the E3 demo. Yeah, this is the problem. We need a new console generation, my friends. Now with the PlayStation 5 coming maybe in 1 year, in 2 years, it depends on Sony thinks that the cycle is over, then I would say we definitely see much better graphics in like 1, 2, 3 years, or one year is down the road of a new PlayStation. But until then, we're a bit handicapped. So yes, I have to say games look very good, and also with the PlayStation Pro and even with the normal PlayStation, it's impressive what developers are able to get out of the old PlayStation, and then you scale it on the PC, and you get better frame rates and a better resolution, etc. And then most people's GPU is already completely busy with rendering and with powering this kind of games, actually, of a console that's like 6-7 years ago. I mean, you have to imagine this. It's pretty old. So it's definitely time for a new console. Yeah, and the best game at the moment, most popular game is Apex, so we know it. So therefore, I like PC gamers, so they're really sober when it comes to news. So always, I recommend you check out PC games. So I have no relation to them, but I think they're pretty cool. And then I'm talking a lot about the stock market and the gaming stock market on my channel. I talk for example about Activision already in the past. So well, I have to say it from legal perspective here. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a YouTuber talking about gaming stocks, blah blah blah. So you know the story. So no recommendation. And a little disclaimer: I own Activision Blizzard, so I'm looking, of course, how the chart is developing, how the company is developing. Yeah, the PA ratio really came down, and we were on the top at $83. Now we're at $42. So it's an interesting moment. I mean, the question is where the overall market is developing here. And also now, if you look at Nintendo, that came back a little bit today, or in the past days, actually, from 32 to 34 up again. So Bowser, Doug Bowser, is the new head of COO of Nintendo of America. So you've seen, it's really funny because this guy's name is like the arch enemy of Mario. So this stock, I don't own the stock, but yeah, I would also be very reluctant here at the moment to if I would buy or not. So I'm not buying in here. I'm just looking a little bit more. It can go in every direction. It's absolutely difficult to say. And then maybe a stock that's very interesting. If we check out Electronic Arts, I mean, it's crazy what happened here. I don't own Electronic Arts, but it's crazy what happened here. From $76, it jumped up to 105 and fell again to 94, and now it's going up again a little bit. I think this is a really short-term trade. This has been, and I don't really believe that Activision can keep this up any longer. So it depends, of course, also how they're going to monetize the game better. Apex Legends, how they're going to monetize this better with the loot boxes. And another video I was talking about the store of Apex Legends, and I think it's pretty expensive. I mean, it was like $18 for a skin, or for skin for character skin, for player skin, or even for a weapon skin. I mean, yeah, even if you have money, why would you buy it? Just take the decision yourself, my friends. It's very important. So you have it. You can decide. You're the customer. You decide what you want and for what you want to pay money. So Take-Two Interactive. It's a very popular stock mostly with casual gamers, I would say. Casual gamers they know GTA 5 and they Red Dead Redemption 2, and then they think, yeah, that's the big gaming stock for the future. Personally, I don't think that Take-Two Interactive is a very good, interesting stock. And I think also that the upturn was too steep here since 2000. When was it starting? Yeah, since 2013. And here, then in 2016, it was just going crazily up. So it's kind of normal that they went down back to $87. So they don't have a lot of titles. They have Rockstar games and the 2K titles, Sports Series games, so that's not sufficient. So they need some more. So as I said, even here you see press releases. EA's shooter looter game Anthem disappoints. So that's very interesting to look at the gaming industry from the point of view, from Yahoo Finance point of view, from the business point of view. So yeah, disappointing earnings in general for gaming stocks. And it teaches you a lot about gaming companies, and it teaches you a lot about gaming in general, so that you shouldn't always fall for all these little traps that they had out there when it comes to microtransaction loot boxes. I mean, it's mere. They do it to get your money. They want, with their hands, they want to get into your pocket, my friends. And even if you play free to play games, so they're going to sell you a skin for 10 euros because you love this game so much, and you're going to buy this skin, and then you're the coolest person in Fortnite or in Apex Legends or whatever. You support the system, so you shouldn't do this. So if you really don't like microtransactions, don't pay real money for them. But I'm a shareholder. I'm also a shareholder of Nvidia. Disclaimer: I like it when you pay money for the microtransactions. I'm fine with the microtransactions because I see that there's money to make there. Even as a shareholder, I don't see this directly. So, I mean, therefore, I'm a tiny shareholder. Yeah, Nvidia stock got beaten down a lot from 283 down to 177. I mean, that's crazy. So I was buying it around here. So I'm a little bit up now, 5-6%. So that's a very interesting question in which direction the story goes. So it started to become steep in 2016. It was like $35, and then the Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency hype was starting in 2017, and then you see it just went crazy. And then what goes up crazy comes down crazy. Yeah, Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies. This is how it looks at the moment. So I don't know if you're invested. So a lot of people always thought there might be an interest to mix cryptocurrency, blockchain, and gaming industry, but at the moment there's actually no real reason for it. So it's not necessary. It might be cool in the supply chain, but that's it. All right, my friends. So yeah, the CEOs from Activision and from which other company, from EA, earn a lot of money. So are they earning too much? That's always the question. As CEO, I think as a shareholder, I would say I would pay them a little bit less, since they're not doing really that great job. So I mean, even I could do it better, I would say. All right, my friends. So I think this was interesting, just to get out some random information about gamers' life. I think we should all chill a bit and enjoy our lives. So that's philosophy of a gamer. That's just my little podcast. So I hope you tune in the next time, and then we're going to talk about other topics. So have a wonderful day, my friends. Good night, and see you.